Hey, what is up you guys, you Pixeled here, and welcome to a new speed build video on the channel. So today we are building something that I'm honestly hoping no one else has done before. I wanted to build something unique and that no one else has built in The Sims 4, but I gotta be honest, I don't know if this is unique at all. I haven't Googled this or looked it up on YouTube because I'm worried that someone else has already built this. Today we are building a volcanic research station in Sulani. More specifically, we're building this on that weird lot that's like right next to a volcano. I don't know. I wanted to build something in this lot and I didn't think a house made a lot of sense because I don't think anybody would live right next to an active volcano. So I decided to build this research station. Now, obviously, since this is something that I've never built before, I did Google research stations online, like scientific research stations, and I looked them up on Google Images. And a lot of the research stations that popped up on Google were research stations that are like in the Arctic, where there's a bunch of snow and everything. And they look like giant hexagon shaped buildings attached to each other via bridges. It looked very cool, but that's something I don't think I could have built in The Sims 4, especially on such a small lot. So I just kept looking on Google and I just kept looking and just kept looking, and I stumbled across like this picture, and it was like a scientific research station. I don't know exactly what it was for, but it looked like a bunch of trailers put next to each other, and they were like made out of metal, and there was like a bunch of stuff sticking out of them, and I was inspired by that. So that's what I decided to build here. So as you can see here, we are building basically a trailer that I guess they do science in. I don't know what happens in a research station. I'm guessing they just monitor what's going on in the volcano and put it down on computers and maybe take rock samples or something like that. I don't know. I don't know, but I was really inspired by that image, and it just looked like a whole bunch of giant trailers put next to each other, and they weren't regular trailers. They were like those big trailers, and they were like made out of metal, and I was inspired by that. So that's what I decided to build here. And in that image, the trailers had a bit of a triangle rooftop. I don't know exactly the name of that rooftop style, but the regular triangle roofs that you see on houses. It had that style of a rooftop, but it wasn't pointy. It was very low. It almost looked flat, but you could definitely tell that it had a triangle rooftop. I decided that I didn't want to do that to my build. I wanted it to be a regular flat top so we could add some stuff up there. Maybe the scientists want to observe the volcano from up there. I don't know. And also, in a lot of the images that I saw, these research stations usually have a lot of antennas and a lot of satellite dishes, and I thought the rooftop would be the perfect place to put that. So that's what I did. I decided to just have a regular flat rooftop, even though this might have looked a little bit better if I did have that very low triangle roof. I just wanted to put something up there. I just wanted to put something up there. I did consider maybe adding a second floor, but I just thought that would look off since these are supposed to be trailers, not big buildings. So that's what I decided to do. Also, something that I noticed, a lot of these research stations, I guess since they aren't actually like building buildings, they just get built there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. They look like buildings that you could dismantle and put back together, and then dismantle and put back together. Like, they're those type of buildings. So they're always off the ground. They usually have stilts. I've noticed that. So I decided to do that here. Now you can't really notice that it's off the ground. Like, it's not super high off the ground like some of the images that I saw. Excuse if you hear the police car passing by my house. But yeah, a lot of the research stations that I saw online, they're pretty high off the ground, but I didn't want to do that to my build, so I just left it, you know, close enough to the ground. Now, for the interior of these trailers, I literally just put random crap that I thought looked sciency. If it looked sciency enough, I put it down. I don't know. I just wanted it to look very sciency, and that's what I did. And I also chose the red swatch of some of the metal tables and everything because I just thought it made sense. You know, this is a volcanic research station. Lava is red, so all of their instruments would be red, right? I don't know. I thought it made sense, so I chose a red color scheme. I don't know. I think it looks cool though. I really, really like how this research station turned out, especially since it's something I've never built before. You know, sometimes you get tired of building the same thing over and over and over again. I've built like 20 billion suburban homes already, and I just wanted to build something a little bit different. And especially since I wanted to build something in Sulani, I thought that this was like the perfect opportunity. So I built this, and I really, really love how it turned out. Now, I had like two visions in my head. I went with Vision 1. Vision 1 is what you guys have here today. Vision 2, I was going to make this research station abandoned. So I was going to add, you know, foliage everywhere. It was going to be overgrown and the walls were going to be broken and, you know, the laboratories were going to be trashed. But I decided against that. And I decided to just make it a regular old research station and not make it look, you know, close to apocalyptic. So yeah, I had two visions for this build, and I went with Vision 1. I went with Vision 1 because I really loved how this build turned out, and I didn't want to trash it. Oh, and by the way, underneath the second trailer, the trailer that I'm currently working on now, I do add a bit of a secret basement, and the reason I did that is so there would be pretty much, you know, living quarters where your sim could shower, eat, sleep. I don't super love how it looks down there. I don't really love how it looks down there. I'm gonna be honest. Because I didn't know what kind of vibe to go for. At first, I was thinking of making it pretty much look like the top floor and make it very metal and white and clean, but I decided against that and tried making it feel a little bit more homey, but instead I feel like it really clashes. I don't know. I don't super love the secret basement here. I don't really love it. Maybe I could have made it bigger and, you know, made this like a giant underground livable space. I don't know. But honestly, this wasn't in the original plans of this build. I just wanted to build just a research station. But I decided against that because I'm pretty sure someone would want to download this off the gallery, and what if they want to live here? So I added this underground facility where, you know, it's just the basics. It's just the basics. A place to sleep, eat, and shower. Basically, my number one priority is everything above ground. So the research stations themselves and also the landscaping. That was my main priority. I wasn't really planning this underground part of the build. It was a spur of the moment decision because, like I said, I don't know if somebody might want to download this off the gallery and actually live here. So I decided to just add a bit of a livable space. So, you know, there's beds and a kitchen and a bathroom. So, yeah. Now, something that I really want in The Sims 4 is porta potties. Like the very small one person goes in and one person comes out porta potties. Not the giant bathrooms they have in The Sims 4 that you could place in like parks and stuff. I want the very small porta potties that you see in like construction sites because I thought that would be so good for this build, especially, you know, to put above ground. So maybe the scientists use the bathroom there. But we don't have that. We don't have that in The Sims 4. I hope we get that eventually, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, I really, really want a basic porta potty in The Sims 4. I hope one day we get that. I really hope one day we get that. Now, there's something about this build that I kind of need to figure out, because I'm going to place this build in my Let's Play save file, For those who don't know, I have a save file where I record every single one of my Let's Plays. And in that save file, I'm giving every single townie a makeover. I'm also either renovating or building from scratch every single lot in The Sims 4. So every single building in The Sims 4 is either, getting demolished and I build something new, or it's getting renovated. And like I said, I'm also giving every single townie a makeover. So this is taking a long time. This is taking a very long time. I've been doing this for like the past year or so, and I'm nowhere near done. I am nowhere near done. But anyways, this build is going to be in my Let's Play save file, and I don't know if I should place it down as a residential build or if I should make it a community lot where Sims could go and visit this research station. But I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that really makes sense. So I think I am going to make it a residential lot, and I think I'll create new Sims who are scientists and have, a household here of scientists living at this research station. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Even though I do think it would be cool for Sims to be able to visit here, but I'm pretty sure in real life research stations, normal people aren't allowed to just walk in. So maybe it would make more sense to just keep this as a residential lot and create new Sims for my save file and, make them cool scientists. Yeah, I think that's what I might do. I think that's what I might do. That might be fun. I also kind of want to build more things like this, I build a lot of suburban homes. I basically build a lot of houses. Just plain old houses. Sometimes they're modern, sometimes they're suburban, sometimes they are run down, rustic looking houses. But, the point is, I always build houses, and I kind of want to build more different things. So yeah, I think I definitely want to experiment more and build crazy different things. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna build. So I've already done a research station, so that's cool. So what's next? I don't know. I don't know. But I definitely want to build different things. Maybe I should get into building more community lots. It's just, I don't know. I get bored sometimes building community lots, so I just go back to suburbans. But maybe I should experiment a little bit more, expand my horizons, because I also sometimes just get bored of building houses. And this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. So I definitely want to experiment more and build different things. I obviously I don't think I'm gonna build another research station anytime soon, but I want to build something kind of like this, something that I've never built before, but I just don't know what. I just don't know what. But, I guess when inspiration hits, inspiration hits. Because this build took me 2 hours and 30 minutes to complete, and I built this pretty quickly, but I think it's because I was so inspired. I literally just put on a podcast and was just building and building and building and building. And I completed this in 2 hours and a half, and I really, really love it. I really love how this build turned out. Also, something that I really, really love about this build that I didn't expect to love so much is the landscaping. I feel like the landscaping it's pretty basic, right? It's pretty basic landscaping, but the colors of the flowers and, the green and like the dirt underneath the buildings, it all goes together, and I really, really love how it looks. I really love how it looks. I feel like I need to use these plants more often, even though I feel like these plants really only make sense in Sulani. But I really love these plants, and I want to use more of them. So I might build in Sulani again pretty soon, because this is only my second Sulani speed build ever. The first time I built in Sulani, I built, what are they called? Beach huts? Yeah, I built colorful beach huts, and I love how that turned out as well. And now we built this research station, and I really, really love how it turned out. I'm having a lot of fun with The Sims 4 recently, especially with my Growing Together Let's Play and these speed builds. So I'm having a lot of fun, and that's exciting. But anyways, here we are at the screenshots. I love how this build looks in the screenshots. I love this build so much. I really do. And I hope you guys love it as much as I do, because if you hate it, that would make me sad. That would make me really, really sad. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.